In recent years, the international stage has been marked by a noticeable shift in American foreign policy. Once considered the undisputed leader of the global order, the United States has increasingly retreated from its role as the primary architect of international cooperation. This retreat has created a vacuum that other powers, both established and emerging, are eager to fill. The question is no longer whether the United States is stepping back, but who will step forward to define the new era of global leadership. The American withdrawal is visible in several spheres. Washington has reduced its commitment to multilateral institutions, questioned long-standing alliances, and adopted a more inward-focused approach under the banner of protecting national interests. The U.S. exit from major international agreements, such as climate deals in previous administrations, and its fluctuating commitment to NATO and the United Nations, have shaken global confidence in American reliability. Even in economic affairs, trade wars, tariffs, and shifting policy directions have signaled an unpredictable stance. For allies and rivals alike, this creates both uncertainty and opportunity. China has been the most proactive in seizing the opening. With initiatives like the Belt and Road, Beijing is positioning itself as a champion of infrastructure development and international connectivity. In forums such as BRICS and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, China has worked to build coalitions that counterbalance U.S. influence. Its growing economic leverage, technological advancements, and strong diplomatic outreach suggest that Beijing sees itself as a natural successor to American leadership, particularly in Asia, Africa, and parts of Latin America. Europe, too, has begun to rethink its place in the world. Faced with doubts over U.S. commitments to NATO and transatlantic trade, the European Union is investing more in its defense capabilities and striving to act as a unified geopolitical force. From climate change to digital regulation, the EU seeks to position itself as a standard setter, capable of leading by example rather than relying on American direction. Other regional powers are also rising. India is asserting itself as a defender of democratic values in the Indo-Pacific while maintaining careful strategic autonomy. Middle Eastern powers like Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Turkey are recalibrating their foreign policies, often balancing ties between Washington, Moscow, and Beijing. Meanwhile, African nations are leveraging this moment to diversify partnerships, welcoming Chinese investment, Russian security assistance, and European cooperation as they seek greater agency in global affairs. The decline of singular U.S. dominance does not necessarily mean global instability. On one hand, the diffusion of power could lead to a more balanced world order where multiple voices shape solutions. On the other hand, without a clear leader, competition among powers could result in fragmented governance, regional conflicts, and inconsistent progress on global challenges such as climate change, pandemics, and digital regulation. For the United States, retreating from leadership carries risks. Its credibility and influence diminish each time it steps back from alliances or fails to follow through on commitments. Yet, Washington retains vast resources, military might, cultural influence, and economic strength that cannot be easily replaced. The question is whether it will re-engage meaningfully or continue to cede ground. For other nations, this is a pivotal moment. The shifting landscape offers an opportunity to assert greater independence, foster regional alliances, and contribute more actively to shaping global governance. Whether through climate, leadership, technology innovation, or peace building, countries now have the chance to step into roles that were once seen as exclusively American. Ultimately, the U.S. retreat marks the beginning of a multipolar world. The challenge ahead will be managing this transition responsibly, balancing competition with cooperation, ensuring stability while embracing diversity of leadership. If countries seize the moment wisely, the decline of singular American dominance could pave the way for a more inclusive and resilient international order.